my days are kind of controlled by my projects. So sometimes they're album covers, sometimes they're commissioned portrait shoots, sometimes they are editorial. So it kind of, I don't dictate it. I guess I'm half traditionalist, half modern girl. And I just never, I love the digital world and I love electronica. And after I shoot, everything is digital. But I don't know, I love my cameras, I love contact sheets, I love the visceral thing of film. And I'm not positive that I can replicate my lighting digitally. My assistants tell me I can, but just stubborn, I guess. That's the least interesting part of my work. You learn it, you master it, and then you make sure that it just disappears. You know, like if I could have invisible lights, I would, and invisible cameras. I'm just really trying to get at my subject. And I respect the technical aspect, but it's not anything that I think about at this point. For me, there's several components to picture taking, and it starts with my goals as an artist. It's capturing, I guess, the inner life of my subject, and then it is giving them their idealized version of themselves. We all look in the mirror and see us a little blonder or a little thinner or a little younger, whatever that ideal might be. And most of the people that I'm photographing are selling something, you know, whether they're on the front of an album cover or a magazine, or they're a corporate person ready to switch companies, or a doctor selling a skincare line. So I want to help them achieve that. And when I worked at Motown Records, the head of the label called it, you know, he'd say, Diva, you need to fix them. So he called it fixing people. And that's really the joy of what I do, is really not to fix them, but to give them the them that they want to be visually. And a big part of that is, for me, is obviously making them comfortable, making sure that because it's a dance, you know, a photo session is really a dance, and making sure that they're comfortable. And for me, it's the music, the music, the music. That's everything. So I do select a soundtrack for each of my subjects. And again, my assistants, you know, they make fun of me because that's more important to me than the lighting, which I just do it in a minute right before, but I spend a long time on the soundtracks. A lot of the people that I photograph are master musicians themselves, whether they're singers or great jazz players. And it's kind of fun to figure out who they came up with and who they emulated or who they idolized, actually. And that's just, it's a wonderful way to get at who someone is through their own love of music and going right at their subconsciousness, if you will. You don't play girl singers for girl singers. You know, there's certain things. You do play Ellington for Bobby McFerrin. Sometimes, like for Teddy Pendergrass, Teddy has a whole lineage that came before his solo career with Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. So he has a signature song, The Love I Lost. So I planned it. I got him ready. There he was. We put on The Love I Lost, and the minute he heard that bass solo, boom, there was the album cover for Joy. And it really was Joy. That's the title, because it was that visceral memory for him. So sometimes it's an outright manipulation like that, but most of the time I'm creating a mood that is a place of comfort for the person and a way for our dialogue to be more fluid.